So, today is the biggest day that I have ever had in my business. Today is the most uncomfortable day that I have ever had in my business. Today is I have taken the biggest leap that I have ever taken in this business because I believe in myself. And it makes me so uncomfortable. I went to bed last night so uncomfortable. And I was like, all the fears. And then as soon as I decided that I was doing this, I literally physically felt all of the pain and all of the anxiety just wash away from my body. And as someone who started this business last year in October, it was October 19th, 2019 when I decided to start this business. I decided to invest in my Kangen machine. I decided to invest in my business. I decided to invest in my family's health. I knew that this was something big. And I knew that this was something that I needed to do for myself. And that gave me all of the answers to all of the dreams that I always had. So for me, once I found out about this and this opportunity and network marketing and the commission structure and all of it, I knew that it was for me. So October 19th, my machine arrived. November 27th, I was at an event with one of my team members who I had recruited within the first week of being in my business. I was at an event in Florida giving out gallons and gallons and gallons of water at a vegan festival. And then 3 weeks after that, I was in Las Vegas at the GoPro event last year. And I didn't necessarily take it too seriously. I'm like, oh, this is super 3D. And I definitely took wisdom from it. It definitely propelled me in a direction that I needed to be in, but it wasn't the thing for me. So then November, I had one team, or December 12th last year, I had one team member. So fast forward now, a literal year later, I've got 64 team members. I've built an incredible business. My business is anywhere between $6,000 to $10,000 a month. And last month it was $6,000 and I didn't really do anything, which sounds horrible, right? But I've been able to build something where I get to make $6,000 from not even doing too much. So I'm sitting here and I'm in these trainings. I've been in, oh my gosh, at least 24 hours of trainings in the past 48 hours. And I'm in these trainings and I'm seeing myself and I'm seeing what I can do and I'm seeing how I can take this to the next level. And I'm learning so much and I'm learning how to be a better leader because I want to be the best leader for my team. And I'm sitting here and I'm absorbing all of this information and it feels so good. And I'm like, oh, I'm so ready. This is juicy. And then, of course, they announced that they have a 12-month mentorship program with all the top leaders in network marketing. And as soon as that's said, I'm like, I need to do this. I want to be one of the top people in network marketing, not because I want the accolade of being at the top, which sounds fantastic, right? But because that means that I've changed my life and that I've taken a stand in my own life and that I have decided that I am going to be the best version of myself so that I can be the best version for everyone else, to inspire them to do the same, to create the same beautiful, incredible, outrageous, intentional magic for themselves. And it's true and it's possible and it takes a lot of work. And I've spent a good chunk of this business doing a lot of the work. Basically from March to August, I was doing all of the work. And then from August until now-ish, I've kind of been trying to figure out what I'm doing and what my excitement is and what my purpose is and what gets me out of bed each morning. And coming to this event has reignited that so beautifully, and I didn't expect that. Honestly, I almost didn't come to this event. I almost didn't show up, almost didn't say yes to myself, because last year I felt like GoPro was a major hype fest. So many people who were successful in network marketing just trying to hype everyone up and have the music and have the money and all of that. This year is different. And I feel it. And it's a difference within the event, but it's also a difference within myself. I'm finally taking this seriously. I finally know that I'm worthy of all of this. So once they announced the accelerator workshop, for those who are really looking to go the next level in network marketing, I knew I had to say yes, because the biggest thing that I want to bring is to be a better leader for my team and to be a better leader for myself. And I am my most important asset in this business, and I have to invest in myself. I have to invest in myself, not spend money on myself, but invest in myself. So that's what I'm choosing to do. I'm choosing to invest in myself, and I'm still in debt. You guys, I did this business the way that most people would tell you not to do a business. I found network marketing, and I was making $0 a month, and I quit my job. $0 a month, and I quit my job. I started teaching yoga. I was doing that for a little bit. Traveled all around the world for the past year. But so now I have a little bit of debt, which is fine. I love that. I love that, because I've been able to give myself an opportunity for the past year to grow. So I've got like an $8,000 credit card. I'll tell you guys, so vulnerable, that needs to be paid off, and it's going to. But my main priority, where I'm putting my focus, is growing myself and growing my business so that I can pay off that debt, so I can travel more, and so that I can help more people. I just want to help more people experience the freedom that I have, and experience the bliss that I have, and experience the life-changing reality of taking your own life into your own hands and being your own boss, being your own being of sacred service. So now, today, last night, I was like, okay, I'm doing this, and I don't know how I'm doing this, and I don't know if I can tell anyone, and I'm super scared, and I'm so uncomfortable, and I don't know what I'm going to do. And I went to bed, and I was like slightly panicking. I'm like, Kira, you have to do this. I'm texting my mentor, my friend, my coach, and I'm texting him at 1:11, of course. And I'm laying in bed, and I'm like, oh my God, $997 a month invested into myself, $11,000. This is outrageous. Never have I ever. Never did I ever think that I was ever going to be able to do this either. That's the biggest thing. So I had all these fears, and as soon as I just decided, Kira, this is an investment into you, and this is going to quadruple the business that you have right now, not only for yourself, but for your team members. As soon as I said that to myself, I'm not kidding, I was laying in bed, lights off, everything. I physically felt all of the tension leave from my body. All of it was gone. Every single anxiety, every single fear, gone. Because I know that this is what I need to do, and I know that I'm ready to step up and take it big, and I can learn from other coaches, and I can do all these other things that are less expensive and all of that, but I'm not here to play small anymore. I'm not here to play at all anymore. I'm here to take this really seriously, and I'm here to show up in all of the ways that I know that I need to, because it is my time to say yes. It is my time to say yes to myself, and it is my time to say yes to this business harder than I ever have, because it has changed my absolute life. You guys know my whole water story. So this is big, and I'm really excited to be sharing this moment with you. I literally just paid. Look. Welcome to the GoPro Accelerator. I just paid. And it feels so good. And I stepped out of my comfort zone, and I've invested in myself. And I'm sure my mom's going to see this video on Instagram. I'm sure my friends are going to be like, Kira, you're investing $11,000 into yourself, and you still have $8,000 of debt. I know by the end of 2021, I've got not a question in my mind. If I could make $6,000 last month, not really doing much, which is such a gift. And I don't want that to be the way that I run my business. But if I'm being honest, I made $6,000 last month, not doing much. So I know by the end of 2021, I know by the end of working with the top earners in my field who have done it all and who are the leaders that I need to learn from, I know that I'm going to be making $20,000 to $30,000 a month, at least, because I'm worthy of that, and because I'm saying yes, and I'm taking inspired, magnificent, crazy action to make this happen. And you know what? If it doesn't work at the end of the day, the worst thing that's going to happen is that it's not going to work. My life isn't going to crumble. I'm not going to go into crazy debt. I'm not going homeless, none of those things. If it doesn't work, which I'm not allowing it to, I never allow nothing to not work. But if it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. And I do something new. I find a new coach. I find a new mentor. I mean, obviously the Kangen water is always going to be the thing, but I'll just find a new mentor. I'll dive a little deeper into something else, whatever it is. But I'm committed to making this work, and I'm committed to showing up for myself and showing up for my team and showing up for each of you. All I want to do, my biggest mission is to inspire change within you. And I've done a really good job of inspiring change within so many people. But now I want to facilitate the deeper inner workings of that change. And to be the leader that my team needs, to be the leader that I need. Goodness. So, this is day 1. This is like minute 10, whatever it is. And I'm so excited. And I'm so nervous. And I'm so uncomfortable. And I'm so ready.